you know, you're kind of seeing it all come together.
Lena Nguyen does the honors. We're underway here in Coralville. Loyola Chicago, a team again off to a 2-3 start. As the Hawkeyes take the first point, just escapes the reach of Nguyen and the kill for the Hawks. Here's Jaimie Marquardt, sophomore libero, serving it for, or can play libero, serving it for the Hawkeyes. And that'll be an ace. So Marquardt with a nice start. Second on the team in kills, first on blocks, the 6'2" junior middle hitter.
She's been phenomenal. Transfer from SMU.
Nguyen with an absolute rocket, and that one goes all the way out the other way. Point for Loyola Chicago.
It's really been giving the Hawkeyes some punch there.
The front line of Whittingstall. She has a few blocks early on. In set number 1 at Extreme Arena, beautiful facility. Home to Hawkeye volleyball since it opened during the pandemic in 2020.
Do it. And then they take that momentum into the tournament, win in the first round, lose in the second.
And a substitute, and now it'll be Claire Amaral on serve. Well, yeah, Loyola Chicago did lose a good amount of talent from last year. Marta Savitkovic, Bree Borum among their stars offensively and defensively.
A couple of big serves here for the Ramblers. I get it started well.
Van Zant is undeniable on those diagonal long hits.
And I mean, this is the type of player that the Hawkeyes have been missing for a couple of years now, that left outside hitter who can really just dominate.
Nguyen stoned on her attempted kill. Alyssa Worden, a little less power, a little more accuracy. Nguyen with a little of both, still alive here. Van Zant went down. Worden forced to pop it back over to the middle of the court. And Remis. Lena Nguyen. A little too strong for Amaral at the net.
And now we've got a great set here. Big point for the Hawks.
And the Hawkeyes have finished off set 1, 25-23. Watching that, it ended right about the time we got going here. Cy-Hawk game. And Loyola will start with the first point.
So far, especially in this set, I mean, she has provided a big spark off the bench for the Hawkeyes. And she meshes well with this team, with Amaral. And she didn't play much last year, but they must have practiced a ton because that chemistry is there. They work very well up front. And that's something that they're going to look from her even more this season with that extra year of experience under her belt. She's got to be one of the leaders once they get in the conference play.
Shorty has 9 in set 2. Hawkeyes make quick work of Loyola's first lead. And on serve here for the Hawkeyes is number 11, Jenna Meitzler. Received by the Ramblers, and the Hawkeyes put it away.
The Ramblers, they've been taking control at the end of these sets. It seems like they've got the most energy at the end. The Hawkeyes in that first set as well has kind of sputtered out there at the end.
Back and forth we go. Lena Nguyen.
When you have all that space in the middle.
Worden receives. Van Zant's had a great match. Charday Van Zant. Back in, has 15 assists, 3 kills. Blocked by Worden, and Van Zant's kill. 6 kills for Nguyen. And now she'll tie it up.
22-22, set number 2. A lot of twos.
Varus is a killer.
Having these games like this one against the Ramblers, so important to test what your team is made of.
Oh, man.
Gotta get this one. Good serve.
Van Zant. Here's Falk. Melee is denied. And point Loyola.
Hawkeyes think from the back-to-back Final Four appearances, going to places where they really haven't been too often. Then women's soccer last year did that. Now it's the volleyball team's turn, looking to continue to bring women's sports here in Iowa to an even higher level than it is.
That's a really good point. I mean, I think beyond just, we talk about just one match here, the bigger picture.
Her players were trying to convince her to challenge, and Berkeley's just shaking her head no.
Hannah Whittingstall getting involved at the block on the net. Wow.
You want to have for yourself the non-con. I mean, it's not necessarily going to ruin your chances if you lose to teams in that Power 4 now. But it's going to be a big test, and it's going to allow them to get really good reps against great teams.
Here's Steponaitis, and she has got it. Hallie Steponaitis, the outside hitter, just plushes it over the net instead of going. The call stands, point for the Iowa Hawkeyes.
You look back at the first two, they're hitting at about 27.5%. This set up to 8% now, but before they got that point, they were down below 6% on that attack percentage.
Kate Maley jumps and delivers. Reception Iowa. Amaral. Fake over to Stojanovic, and it's Deery. Point for Iowa. Point for Iowa. So the call on the court stands.
And it looks like they're going to try not to stop that streak now.
The Iowa Hawkeyes up by 6 in the third set. They're 2 points away. Here's Van Zandt. Jumps, serves, received by Loyola. Nguyen, denied initially. Nguyen, no again. They have hit the head there of Stojanovic. It's still free. Steponaitis. Oh, man, what defense.
This front line of the Hawkeyes is not letting anything through.
Match point upcoming. Gabby Deery gets the big hug.
Extend the game. You can't serve it out. You got to place it in there no matter what.
Gabby Deery. Oh, still going. Deery again. No win. She killed it long. Hawks win.